Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today let's take a look at Lords of the Fallen on Steam Deck SteamOS, and I'm going to install FSR 3.0 frame generation mod by LukeFZ to see if we get any performance gains on the Steam Deck. This is a paid mod currently. You need to join LukeFZ's Patreon in order to download it if you're interested. Okay, so I'll break this video down to 3 parts. The first part is I'll play the game without the mod, just a portion of it. I'm not going to go into really depths in testing out every single location. So I'll test out the game without the mod, and then I'll test the game with the mod to see if we get any performance gains. And then finally, I'll take you back to my Steam Deck's desktop mode, and I'll show you how to install this mod. Okay, so let's take a look at the settings first. So in-game settings, currently I'm on windowed mode full screen, resolution 1280 by 720, VSync off, FPS unlimited, and AMD FSR, I'm going to turn it on. Quality, sharpness 0.5, okay, apply settings. Graphics, I'm going to leave the graphic preset to low. Okay, and my Steam Deck, currently it's on stable version 3.5.7. So the SteamOS is 3.5.7, the latest stable release as of recording. And I've got Cryo Utilities on, recommended settings, and VRAM size is 4 gigabytes. Okay. And on my performance tab, I've just disabled frame limit. Everything else is disabled. Okay. And then power tools. I've got SMT enabled, 8 threads, and governor set to performance. So that's my settings. So let's do some testing. So we get 50-ish, 60 in the opening area. All right, drop to 40. So 40 when I fight the first enemy. Okay. So I haven't really played a lot of this game. I played it back when it came out, and then yeah, didn't really play a lot of it. So we get 40-ish here. So you can see this game fluctuates a lot, even on low settings. So yeah, I think that's why a lot of people have been requesting this game for me to try out with the FSR 3.0 mod. It's just haven't had time to get it installed on my Steam Deck. But now I have. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's try to whoosh. Okay, you see I'm not very good at this game. Okay. Okay, so we get 30-ish here, which is not that great. I do feel that little stutter when the frame rate drop. Yeah, so here's a bit harder to load, I guess. So we get 30-ish, 40. Okay, now let's go and I think we have to turn off. I think it's good to turn off the FSR first before we load the mod, because it might crash the game. Okay, so apply changes. Okay, so now I'm going to exit the game and I'm going to load the game with the mod on. So I've actually done all that, like the mod files back on desktop mode. I'm just going to add the launch options to enable the mod. I'll show you how to do the mod files later. I'm just showing you how to. Okay, so you see the mod window. So the mod is hooking up. That's good. So if you like the video so far, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel. Okay, so maybe I'll start a new game. So I'll be in the opening area. So we get a better comparison. Let me know in the comments what other games you want me to test out with the FSR 3.0 frame generation mod. Okay, so now you can see with the mod on, we can toggle NVIDIA DLSS. So let's change that to yes. It's actually FSR 3.0. So don't let it fool you. It's not really DLSS. And we're also going to toggle frame generation on. So yes. Apply changes. Graphics, I'm going to leave it at low. And let's start a new game. Start a new game. We go do the same run. So I really think that this mod is like really good for the Steam Deck, especially because, like, let's be honest, not all games run really well on the Steam Deck, and that extra performance boost like is day or night. Okay, so right off the bat, you can see we're getting like 70-ish at the start, so it's a good sign. And see if any UI. There's no UI flickering. Any ghosting the character? Maybe a little bit. Maybe. Really can't feel it. But when you move the camera, normally you get some ghosting. Yeah, actually it looks pretty good. So 70, 80 FPS in the opening area. Okay. Let's fight our first enemy. I think we had 40 when we fight. Oh, it feels like a lot smoother. So we get 70, 60, 70 with our first enemy. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, the game like really feels a lot smoother. You don't get that stutter. What's that? Okay. Running. So as said, I'm not going to like test out every single location. So if you're playing this game and you've got some hard locations to run, yeah, you got to try that out yourself, man. Whoa. Okay. Is this game easier than Dark Souls? I think it is, right? Not as hard as Dark Souls. I haven't really played a lot of this game. So we get 30-ish 40 here, remember? Now we get 50-ish 60. I saw it drop to the 50 something. Yeah. But yeah, it feels a lot smoother. Like we don't, because when it dropped to 30 something, I really felt that on my first playthrough without the mod. So yeah, definitely worthwhile, this mod. So in this area, we were getting 30-ish 40. Now we get 50-ish 60. If I change the setting, graphic setting to high, let's see what happens. Okay. We get, yeah, it runs worst if we set it to high. Obviously. Yeah, so I'll probably recommend keeping it at low if you're playing on the Steam Deck. You see, it doesn't run really well, even with the FSR 3.0 mod on. All right, it's worth a shot. So let me take you back to my desktop mode and I'll show you how to install this mod. So see you back in desktop mode. Okay, so before we go any further, I'd like to introduce you to my secondary channel. It's called Growing Up Cooking. Other than gaming, cooking is also a passion of mine. So I'd like to share some of my cooking dishes, recipes on that channel. If you like gaming, you like eating, and you want to support me, please go over there and subscribe to that channel. I'll give you some sneak preview right now.
Alright, we're gonna kill it. Are you ready? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Oh god, just put the sauce in. Ooh.
So did you enjoy that? Watch the full video at Growing Up Cooking. Links in the description. Welcome back to my Steam Deck's desktop mode. The first thing you need to do is locate your game folder. Mine's right here. Home Games, Lords of the Fallen game. And if you have the Steam version, you'd have to disable anti-cheat. I don't have the Steam version, so I'm not going to show you that. Okay, so just go into the game folder and make sure you go inside LOTF2 and then binaries, Win64. This is where you're going to put your mod files, okay? So here are my mod files, LukeFZ mods. Okay, the latest version of the mod as of recording is 0.10.2. And all right, I've got it right here. Lords of the Fallen. Right, you're going to use the 220.zip. Okay, so I'm just going to drag it over. I already have it, so I'm going to overwrite. And then common.zip. Right, we only need the winmm DLL and the winmm.ini. So drag those two files over. Okay. And then what you need to do is you need to run the game at least once. Okay, because we need to get this file, the FSR2 FSR3.config.toml. That's the file we need. Open it. Okay, and make sure you set this fake NVIDIA GPU equals true. By default, it should be false. So you make sure you change this to true. Okay, and then go to your game in Steam. Okay. Right click it, go into its properties. And then the launch options, make sure you type WINEDLL overrides equals quotation marks winmm equals n for native, comma b for built-in. And then close the quotation marks, space, percentage, command, percentage, space. And then make sure you have this. -DLSSFG. I'll leave this in the description so you don't have to like copy it. Just go to the description and copy and paste. Okay. And once that's done, you can load your game. Just try it out. You should see that the mod window trying to hook up. Yeah, that's it. That's that's working fine now. And just go to settings, and if you can see the DLSS option, like the NVIDIA DLSS option and the frame generation option, then you should be good to go. Okay, go into the settings. Gotta be patient. Okay, go into settings. You can see here, NVIDIA DLSS. So if you've got this on your Steam Deck, that means it should be working. And make sure you have frame generation. Okay. So hope this video helped you out. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.